Hello, it's Concord Wind. Um, let's get some music. We didn't get music in the exposing corruption episode. I just felt like it wouldn't fit. But I think music is fine. Like for what I'm gonna do today. well, um, the exposing corruption episode was done today too. But I mean, right now, like, is what I meant to say. Yeah, it's this passage. And just to show you where it's from Knowing God 4. And it's today's devotional for Knowing God 4. Come under the Creator's dominion and face death calmly. Amen. At the moment a person is born, one lonely soul begins its experience of life on earth, its experience of the Creator's authority which the Creator has arranged for it. Needless to say, for the person, the soul, this is an excellent opportunity to gain knowledge of the Creator's sovereignty, to come to know His authority and to experience it personally. People live their lives within the laws of fate laid out for them by the Creator, and for any rational person with a conscience, coming to terms over the decades of their life with the Creator's sovereignty and coming to know His authority is not a difficult thing to do. Therefore, it should be very easy for every person to recognize, through their own life experiences over several decades, that all human fates are predestined, and it should be easy to grasp or to summarize what it means to be alive. Amen. As one embraces these life lessons, one will gradually come to understand where life comes from, to grasp what the heart truly needs, what will lead one to the true path of life, and what the mission and goal of a human life ought to be. One will gradually recognize that if one does not worship the Creator, if one does not come under His dominion, then when the time comes to confront death, when one's soul is about to face the Creator once more, one's heart will be filled with boundless dread and turmoil. If a person has been in the world for several decades yet has not understood where human life comes from, nor recognized in whose palm human fate rests, then it is no wonder that they will not be able to face death calmly. A person who has gained, in their decades of experience of human life, knowledge of the Creator's sovereignty is a person with the correct appreciation for the meaning and value of life. Such a person has a deep knowledge of life's purpose, with real experience and understanding of the Creator's sovereignty, and beyond that, is able to submit to the Creator's authority. Such a person understands the meaning of God's creation of mankind, understands that man should worship the Creator, that everything man possesses comes from the Creator and will return to Him someday, not far in the future. This kind of person understands that the Creator arranges man's birth and has sovereignty over man's death, and that both life and death are predestined by the Creator's authority. So when one truly grasps these things, one will naturally be able to face death calmly, to calmly lay aside all one's worldly possessions, accept and submit happily to all that follows, and welcome the last life juncture arranged as it is by the Creator, rather than blindly dreading it and struggling against it. If one views life as an opportunity to experience the Creator's sovereignty and come to know His authority, if one sees one's life as a rare chance to perform one's duty as a created human being and to complete one's mission, where was I? So when one truly grasps these things, one will naturally be able to face death calmly, to calmly lay aside all one's worldly possessions, accept and submit happily to all that follows, and welcome the last life juncture arranged as it is by the Creator, rather than blindly dreading it and struggling against it. If one views life as an opportunity to experience the Creator's sovereignty and come to know His authority, if one sees one's life as a rare chance to perform one's duty as a created human being and to complete one's mission, then one will surely have the correct outlook on life, will surely live a life blessed and guided by the Creator, will surely walk in the light of the Creator, will surely know the Creator's sovereignty, will surely come under His dominion, and surely become a witness to His miraculous deeds, a witness to His authority. Needless to say, such a person will surely be loved and accepted by the Creator, and only such a person can hold a calm attitude toward death and welcome life's final juncture with joy. One person who obviously held this kind of attitude toward death is Job. Job was in a position to accept the final juncture of life happily, and having brought his life's journey to a smooth conclusion and completed his mission in life, he returned to be at the Creator's side. Amen. We must accept God's sovereignty for our lives. We must submit to the sovereignty of God. It's what brings us true peace and happiness. So we're not struggling against fate. We just submit to our fate. We accept our fate. And that's a really beautiful thing. And I just wanted to share this. So I hope you gain something from this, and I hope you'll submit to God's sovereignty for your life and accept all that God arranges for you, so you can understand the meaning and value of life, and when it comes time to die, you can die happily, I'm at that point already. Like, I can die happily. I can die any day, and I'll die with no regrets, and I'll die happy. So, amen. All right. That's it. Goodbye.